So this is NA's guy right now when it comes to ranks. I wouldn't say that he's the #1 guy for NA 1v1. I think, you know, First Killer, Daniel, Chronic, AJ, all of these guys are in fantastic form for 1v1. I think that's where Cosmic is. Oh, Yan missed the boost there, so that's going to be a goal for Cosmic. He thought he had the boost before he jumped. He did not. There's NA. Helped the team qualify 4 gamers, 8, with a couple of very impressive performances. Oh, what a slot. Yeah. Just make sure that I've got my title set up correctly before we get stuck into game 1 here. It should be updated. Okay, Yan looks like he's ready for this. Back corner that we don't usually see players go to. Oh, Cosmic just looks like he's at the mercy of the Brazilian here. I think for over a day, more than 24 hours, Yan was #1 in all of the playlists at the same time. I saw a lot of you guys were complaining. I can't believe... Oh dear, he's beat that. There's Mateus STL in chat. That's Yan's manager, Furia manager Yan. Furia manager Yan. Yan's Furia manager. It's the order of those words I meant to use. So there you have it. Yan is... Oh, what a bounce! Yan is missing this open net is what he's doing. So that they could just tap a button and immediately start air rolling full speed in that direction. Although there are actually a couple of players who use buttons like L1 to air roll right and things like that. That's just crazy. I don't know why anyone would do that. Oh, wow. What a shot by Yan. That's a very peculiar timing to hit a ground pinch. It's somewhere between a ground pinch and a half volley there. Ball's on its upward bounce button like the trigger instead of a bumper for directional air roll, as you can directional air roll. But, well, you know, no one really feels like they feather directional air roll. It's not really a known problem in the pro scene. Instead, Yan, one of the strongest aerial players in the game, switched his end controls and felt like it improved his ability to control his car and the ball in the air. So if you don't, you know, whatever you want to take from that, the kickoffs there in order for it to be over the... Look at Yan, by the way, at the end of the game measures at all. Not only that, you don't have the 8th turning directions. Cosmic, a very smart positional player. Forces Yan to go all in, and Yan is quite happy to do that. In fact, Cosmic is absolutely nowhere near... Did he backflip or something? Because he is so far off the pace here. Oh, he just accidentally... Like that, as I'm sure all of you guys have accidentally done when trying to wave dash. Trying and failing to wave dash, I should say. Oh, great save. Look at the recovery by Cosmic as well. Tries the open net past a pre-jumping Yan and gets it. Perfect placement required there. Goal. And the back corner boost as well. Final 90 seconds of the game. It's still all-out aggression by Yan. He actually tried to do exactly what we were talking about there, you know, lunging into a wave dash at an angle to rapidly turn his car around. Cosmic, avenue of attack. He's gotten the boost to play with now. Cosmic saves 40. That's enough. Successful challenge once again, and Cosmic's got a wide open net here, which he misses, only to double in. Keep up your momentum, keep your boost management intact the entire game so that you're ready to move out the way when they come and try and snipe you. So you're ready not just to move out the way, but also to keep playing Rocket League in between. Eventually, Yan outpaces him. Boost has ball control off the kickoff. Spots Yan's early challenge. Far from the first time I've seen him play, though. And I will say I was very impressed with his 1v1 play in Gamers Without Borders NA. There were so many one-off games that weekend. Cosmic saying, did he pick up that big boost in his second goal? He did. Yeah, that was the side boost. Or no, that was the back corner boost steal. Don't know if am I cheating here by telling him this. And he's nitpicking his own gameplay in a show match against Yan. And, you know, a debut on my stream. Show match against Yan, who's one of the most scary players in the world. Cosmic beats him 5-2 in game 2. And he's looking to very, very strong stuff. Speaking of G2's Atomic, I would love to see him more in the 1v1 arena. I think he's got a ton of potential. Beast Mode has accused Atomic of being the most readable player on the ground in RLCS, which obviously 1v1 could help you with. Yeah, speaking of Chalkcast, if you guys want more Chalkcast, well, I've got good news for you, because the database of bonus content is growing bigger and bigger with every episodes we're going to have for you guys to listen to. Evergreen topics. I mean, I've got to give me, CJ and Rizzo credit. We have picked some incredible topics for the bonus episodes that will never, ever go out of date. Well, yes, but probably what really happened is Cosmic registered a bump on Yan to bump Yan into saving his own shot. At the exact same time, Yan registered a demo on Cosmic, which would have, demoed Cosmic and made it look like the net was open. Yan not going to recover from this one. Cosmic's flicks are just consistent, aren't they? They're thinking, you got to compare it. What are you getting if you buy a Twitch subscription to twitch.tv/JohnnyBoy? Well, the answer is not a lot. But that's why I appreciate you guys who do keep subbing. No ads during Zen's games, that's what you get. That's true, you do not get ads during Zen's games. I feel like that's a terrible sales pitch to say, yes, sub to me, so then that as well. We'd love to see more delayed kickoffs from Yan. He did it in game 1. Worked. Cosmic takes the ball to his corner. Well, this is going to infuriate Yan. We just wanted one more try on goal. Cosmic is not giving it to him. Oh, he's just too smart. That is genius. I absolutely love that. That would be me if I was at all mechanical. Supplement it into your gameplay. Well, if you want to make it happen, the distance for your opponent to have an easy shot over the top of you, you need to be much bigger in your goal. Well, the 1v1. One of the reasons you'll see him leaving it very late sometimes before intercepting or saving a play. Oh, Cosmic's actually beaten this. That was a very, very savable shot by Yan, but I think the flick was so simple to save. Cosmic got a bit greedy and tried to control it. Yeah, he did. Look at that. Oh, no way. Well, that would have been something special. Why are people chanting Cosmic so bad as he's leading 2-1 against Yan, his certified top 10 in the world ones player, on his debut on my channel? Obviously, he's had other show matches and tournament ones matches, but this has to be a pretty nerve-wracking situation for him. This idea in their head that belittling the opponents of the player they're a fan of somehow makes the player they're a fan of look better, when the opposite is the case. Very hard to score on, very hard to demo, very hard to win a kickoff against, and list off a bunch of other things that Cosmic has done really well. Mutual respect is very, very common in the one scene. It's of the players you like to support. And you'll realize that that does in fact paint your favorite player in an even better light when they beat 3-month Prime. 3-month Prime as well from Agro Corrego. Rare KS and King Kaner with a brand new Prime. So got another 3 brand new Prime right now. I think I've explained it enough on stream in the past, but I think the most interesting recent addition to naming, well, actually, I think the most discussed on my channel recently in terms of naming conventions is what freestylers like to call a Plan B. I don't really like calling it a Plan B, and my logic's the same as it always has been for naming conventions. It doesn't really make sense. It's not a second plan, it's often the first plan that a player's had when they jumped into the air, so it's not a very smart thing or intuitive thing for a first-time listener. So I don't say it. Yeah, in an absolute shock occurrence, everybody kind of agrees with me. It's the first time this ever happened. It's the first time I've ever said, I'm probably not going to call that mechanic what you guys are saying it's called. It doesn't make any sense. But a lot of people are like, yeah, agreed, that's a dumb name. But the only difference is there's no one in Rocket League called Plan B, so therefore nobody has any affiliation or affection to the name beyond the word. Me saying I don't think we should call this a Plan B. Just want to point that out to you guys. But you guys can, you guys can, at the end of the day, you can call things whatever you want. I just will stick to what I've always done and try to see if Cosmic can pull out a miracle comeback. Try to convince your friend on the half flip and kickoffs and double half flip kickoffs and threes. For anyone who's not familiar with what that means, and so instead of going for the ball, instead half flipping onto the about that is if you're going to do this with your friends, if you're going to do this by yourself, if you're not looking to improve, if you're not looking to improve your half flip and you're just half flipping slowly every time with no efforts to half flip faster and fully relying on your team to cover you, that is going to put your team in a bad position. So yeah, don't do that. To get to the ball really quickly and hits it really hard into not really much. They've just gotten to the ball really quickly, and now they've, you know, not got anyone to hit it into. They're just by themselves, because cheating into the middle of the pitch gets you into the action area before the opponents. So time on the ball. Now here he comes again. Usually Yan is impossible to defend in these positions. Cosmic is forcing him to go for the absolute limit of his capabilities, and forcing him to miss once again, just by saving so many shots previously. Here comes Cosmic. Doesn't get Yan on the first time, but he gets the demo on the exit, and that is just as effective. Well, just turned around, knew where Yan would be, and bumped him there instead. Now Yan tripped up Cosmic there. That's such a good play as well. It doesn't look like much, but Yan actually saw Cosmic on the right of his screen there, steered into him as he flipped, and that slowed down Cosmic and denied any... Yan does not fall for the fake challenge. Low air dribble bump attempt. Cosmic gets to save on it, and he's away with a counter-attack. This guy is so difficult to air dribble bump. He's so tilting for Yan, because it looked like he was going to be clean through it. Instead, the ball deflects wide. Yan with one reset. Needs a dunk at the end of it, and he gets it. It's a massive dunk for Yan, and it does give him a chance at the tail end of the game. Oh, he did well to generate so much power there. He's going back corner. Oh my goodness. He's doing it again, and he's just going to keep the ball here. This is crazy. Can he keep it under control, though? I think he can. It's just needs to hit the floor, and it does. Wow, GG's. Cosmic takes down Yan with stellar time wasting in Game 1 and Game 5. Brilliant kickoffs throughout. Unbelievable air dribble bump defense, and in general, crazy evasion tactics. The fact he dodged so many bumps and demos throughout the series. Really, really impressive stuff. Kept his pace up, kept his boost management intact. Always had a solid challenge or solid save to back it up as well. This guy is really, really hard to outplay. Just such a smart player. Well done.